Richardson, the owner of Luxury Party Items, and I am welcoming you to Silhouette Design Academy. Today, I'm so excited to be sharing with you one of my best selling creations, my favorite lip balm purses. Now, remember, if you have a circuit, you can just head over to the SVG file in the member area and download to upload directly into the design space. Now, to my creators that have the Silhouette Cameo, we are going to open up our Silhouette Studio and create these lip balm favors step by step. Okay, so in this video, we will be covering designer lip balm favors, how to upload designer wallpaper into your studio library, how to make an image or designer logo a part of any cut file, and where to get inventory to create quality looking products. Now remember, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Of your silhouette design space, I always keep mine open, so I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna give you a second for you guys to open your Silhouette Studio. Now, I did get this particular lip balm favor off of the Silhouette Design store, and anytime you get anything off of the design store, it will download directly into your library, what you see at the top corner, library. So okay guys, if you're ready, click on library. Well, I'm gonna click on library. You already have this file in the SVG member area, but if you want to get, I'm gonna show you how I manipulated and took what I wanted from the file and deleted what I did not want to use. I'm gonna go to all files, right? I am going to create, and this also applies to anything that you get from the Silhouette store, to how you could change it and make it into your own personalized item. So I'm gonna type in lip balm. Okay, let me see, these is all forms. Lip. Okay, purse lip balm is right here, and as you can see, this image I do not like at all, and that's where I came up with the idea to personalize it into designer lip balm favors. I don't like these two things right here, so I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm going to press on group. Okay, I'm going to click on this, press delete. I want to keep this. Go over this again, press group together, because for some reason it ungrouped. And this right here is where we would create our personalized message, which we will go over, put the custom logo inside, and create our lip balm favors. Now, I also create stickers for my lip balm favors. You don't have to, but it gives it more of a polished and professional look if you do. And the stickers are already for you in the SVG member area, but we will go over in the second part of the video how I make my own custom stickers. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on this image. Okay, here's where I'm going to manipulate this image and make it into another part that I want to use to upload my design into. So as you can remember in the other video, first I'm going to click on this. You're going to go to panels, up top, scroll down to offset. Now remember, we discussed in the previous video how to offset and layer. And remember, I said we could either offset is outer, internal offset is inner. So that's what we want to do right now. We want to create an internal offset, an inner offset. So click on internal offset. Now, as you can see when you click it, what it does. Okay? Now, if you like it like that, which I like it like this, press apply, which is the 125. This is where I like it at when I internal offset for this particular project. Press apply. Okay, now when you press apply, remove it. Now what I'm going to do is go to the left hand side and click on my knife tool. Now when I click on my knife tool, I'm going to come over and just slice this in half like that. Okay? After I do so, I'm going to click back on the arrow. Click right here. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this as well. Now, as you can see how this is, it won't cut out completely. So how I'm going to make this cut out is I'm going to click on my line tools. And I'm going to click on that first line because that's what I want. And I'm just going to make a line to connect the bottom area. Click on this so I can fix the line. I'm going to bring my line up to where it fits and stretch it out more. Here we go. So now I'm going to click the whole image, press group, and now this will cut out. And to make sure your thing cuts out, you press send at the top. And as you can see, it's ready to cut. So now I'm going to see how it looks on top of this. It's perfect, right? So now we're going to move this image over. I'm going to press design. And now what we're going to do is you're going to go on your Google. You're going to go to Google Images. And when you go to Google Images, you're going to type in Chanel wallpaper. Now at this time, if you want to type in anything else and look for anything other than Chanel, you could do this. Just do it with me step by step. Whatever wallpaper you want to upload into this particular image, you could do that now. And if you do not want to go through this process, however, I do encourage you to do it with me step by step so you could get familiar with using your machine and creating your own custom projects. I advise you to do this with me. If you just want to skip to this step and just upload something into the SVG file I already created for you and change out the Chanel, you could do that too. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Google Chrome. And I went in Google Images and search for Chanel wallpaper. Put in Chanel wallpaper, Chanel logo wallpaper, Chanel flower wallpaper, whatever you prefer, put it in there. I put in Chanel wallpaper, and this is what popped up. So when I typed in Chanel wallpaper and clicked on images, I found that this was a cute image. I never done this before. So I'm like, let me do something different to create with my class members. So now that I found this image, I'm going to drag it, okay, onto my desktop. Once you drag the image you would like to upload into your desktop, okay, this is a cute image too. But I'll get back to that. You could do even something like this. Anything you guys want. This is cute too. And I would embellish it. But okay, let me stop getting off topic. Let me go right here. So I'm going to stick with this images for now. This image. Open up your Silhouette Studio. Go to your library. And for the sake of showing you guys, you have a area. You could create different folders within your library so you know where everything is at. So I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to click on design. I'm going to create new folder. New folder, I'm going to put for class. So I know everything that I create. Wait. Class area. So I know everything that I create for you guys is there. Okay. So I'm going to go to my desktop. And I'm just going to drag and drop this image into my class area. That's how easy it is, you guys, to drag and drop into the Silhouette Studio. So once I drag and drop, I'm going to press design to make sure this is hot clicked on. Okay, so I know that this is where the image that I just chose is going to upload into here. Now we're going to see if the image uploads correctly in here, or do we have to change anything. So click back on library, click on this twice. As you can see, it's going to be right here. It's going to open up in a whole nother page. But once you click back on this, it's going to upload. So as you can see, it uploaded totally wrong, right? Which this is my first time using this image, but that don't mean you still cannot use it. I'm going to show you how to use it. Click on that again to make it nothing, which is right here, and I just clicked on, you know, the empty box. Now you see where it opened up? I'm gonna click on here, copy, okay, and I'm gonna paste it right now to right here. Now when I paste it in here, I'm just gonna create it to where I want it to show at. Now since this is a white background, you could create it like this. It's all gonna come out perfect. And because I want that flower to show more, I'm gonna shrink this image a little more, like this. Let's see. And it's still gonna cut right here. Press send. You see that it's gonna cut this out, right? And to align it, you're gonna click on this, go to object, align center to make sure that is in the center. Okay? So now you're gonna group this together. In this, I'm going to put black. I'm going to cut this out black. You don't have to change the color. You could just put whatever color you want down on the mat. But this is what I'm going to do. Object, arrange, bring to front. So you can see how it's going to look. And remember, this is going to be all white, your background. When we cut it out, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So now we're going to put a personalized message inside here. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Image, and even though, like I said, I already have this, I want you guys to see how to do this yourself. And at the top, Chanel logo, enter. I'm going to click on this, but I don't want it with the Chanel at the bottom, so I'm just going to click on this image here. We then will drag this, which I have it on here already, but I want to just show you guys. Okay, drag it to your desktop. Let's open up the silhouette, and we are going to drag it into the silhouette. Now I want to show you 3 ways that you could do this and use this for what you call it, when we do for future references to do other images. Let me close this. I'm gonna show you 3 ways that you could do this. Okay, we're going to click on here. One way, the first way, because we're already using a white background. So you can just simply size it to how you want, center it, and you're ready to go. But I want to remove the white background. So the second way, we are going to go over to our trace panel on the right hand side, which is count 5 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like a sandwich. Click on trace panel. Select the trace area. Click on the image we're tracing. Okay. You could turn up the threshold. I hope I said that right. Okay. And I have it at 62. Trace. Now you could either just fill it in the color you want. Okay. Which will be black in my case. Or you could remove this background, which I'm going to do, which is the third way. We are going to remove this background. So I'm going to click on edit, undo, move. Okay. Select everything. Go to object. Click on modify. Crop. I just removed the white area. Okay. So now all we have to do is resize it again and align it to where we want it. Now let's do the message, the text. We're going to go to the text panel, which is A, and I'm going to use Alex Brush. Sorry, I'm thinking about the book. So I'm going to say thanks for coming. You are the bomb. Now I don't want this to cut out. And first I'm going to select my text color, which is black. Go in my outline color, black. And I want to align it to be in the middle. I'm going to press send. Okay. I do not want this to cut. And as you can see, it says cut edge. I recommend never to cut on a edge if you're cutting out wording. Press cut. Anything that you're cutting, press cut. Not cut edge. In this case, we are not cutting, so no cuts. Go back to design. And let's make this fit inside of our thing. This looks fine to me. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. And now I'm going to align everything to be in the center. Go to object, align, center. Right click, press group. I'm going to remove this, and we are going to set up for print and cut. Which you go to the open page setup panel, which is up top, the first blank page. Click on that. Go over to the third box to your registration mark area. Click on that. Press on. And now you're ready to print and cut. Is that simple? What I'm going to do, because I want to cut this out at the same time. Give me a second. And when you cut this out, you just repeat the same process for your machine, okay? And you could cut this out on a regular textured black cardstock or whatever color you prefer to use with your cut file, okay? So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open up another window. I'm going to click paste. Because this is on 12 by 12 cardstock, I will go in my page setup, and on media size I'm going to click 12 by 12, and I'm going to create, because I want to create more than one piece, object, where am I go, replicate, and I'm going to put duplicate to the right. I'm going to turn it like this so I could get more cuts on one paper. I'm going to put it right here. Let's see if this will work. Move this over a little. I'm going to keep that highlighted. Press object, replicate. um let's see, duplicate below. Object, replicate, and duplicate below again. So I could get 4 pieces of this on one cardstock. Okay? So now that I did this, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to send this to my Cameo 4. Now, as you can see, my material, if it's not vinyl or sticker paper, I'm cutting out because I do use heavier cardstocks, as we just discussed. I always keep my material set on cover stock heavy 105 through 122. Even if it's 80, like I keep it on this. This is my go-to, okay? My force, I keep it up to 33. Passes, I keep it on 2. And speed, I'm going to change to 7, okay? Now, as I'm cutting this out, I am going to go to my machine so you can see me cutting out each item twice. As you can see, it's selected from my Cameo 4, correct? Press send, and it's going to go over there. I'm going to hurry up and press this. Press send, but I'm going to switch it right here on this panel to my Cameo 3. Okay, I'm going to change my speed to 7. And I'm going to send it there. And I'll see you guys over. Okay, guys, so now that you have your print and cut, this is what it should look like on your paper. Right? So now we're going to load this into the machine. And I'm also going to load this paper into the machine. Now, here's the part before we proceed that I would like to talk about paper. If you go to what you need to succeed, I will have a link to this paper that I do buy on Amazon. This paper is 110 paperweight. So it is a very good, heavy quality linen paper. The quality of this paper is really good. And it'll make your images and your products stand out more. That when a customer get this, I always get comments, I always get emails, text messages just telling me how impeccable my work is and how they love my craftsmanship. And trust me, paper like this makes a big difference on selling items for the prices that you will be selling them at. Now this paper, as you can see, is with the dots again. I love this paper. This is my go-to paper. It's a 12 by 12 cardstock, and this I believe is a 60 paperweight. And I get this from Joann's. Now, the best time to buy your paper from Joann's, you could put the app on your phone, or you could look online at their weekly paper that they put out in the coupon area. So when they have doorbusters, they actually sell this paper 10 for 2. So you could get 10 sheets of any cardstock that you like for $2. And they cardstock is 79 cents versus Michael's cardstock, which is like $2 for cardstock. Unless you buy the paper packs, which has no texture. Michael's do not sell paper pack texture, which sucks. So you don't want to pay $2 for a sheet of paper, and you have to do an order of 100 or 50 or 60, even 10. You want to get the best bang for your buck. So 10 for 2, you could go buy tons of paper. And even not most of the time, if it's not 10 for 2, these papers are on sale for 50% off of the 79 cents that they originally cost. So yes, so I just love buying cardstock from Joann's. They have all type of textures, all different colors, and it will make your items look very high quality. Okay, so let's put this together. I have my the paper studio mats that I get from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to tape this down so we could print and cut this, and I'm going to tape this down so I could cut it out. And then we're going to go over to my machine and watch it cut out. And then we are going to put this together. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to tape these two pieces. That's it that I'm going to tape for that. Now I'm going to take this down. And for me, I may cut out more than one to not waste this paper, because I do have to do an order of some Chanel lip balms with this black paper. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. Like this. And now we're going to head over to the cutting area. Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm using my Cameo for the top part and my Cameo 4 to cut out on my second part. And that's it. That's how easy it is to cut this stuff out. And like I said, my go-to, my passes are on 2. As you can see, I have a different blade, which is just a regular blade up here. And down here, I have the auto blade. But I'm still keeping both on the same cut settings because it seems to work for me. I know the cut settings that you'll find on Pinterest and YouTube and they tell you to use doesn't cut out the paper that I use. So this is my go-to. I leave it. Okay, now after this is cut out, we are going to put this together and then we're going to make our chapstick stickers. Okay, so see you guys over. Get ready to create and put this together. Okay guys, so we're back now to put it together. As you can see, everything cut out perfectly with my cut setting recommendations. Look at the cardstock. Everything came out perfect and neat. Okay, so to put these together, I use my Barely Art Precision Craft Glue and my Ride or Die tape runner that I had for years. Okay, so I'm gonna start by doing the outside first, and I just run it along like this. Okay, I'm also going to take the glue, put it in the corner so the bottom could stay down. And I'm just going to put a few glue dots like this. And I'm going to align it right here. And if you see the glue, that's fine because the Barely glue dries clear. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay? So I'm going to press it down. You see how cute this is? Okay, so now I'm going to take this, run my tape runner along the edges. Okay. And I'm going to just line this up to the hole right here. And I'm going to press this down. And I'm just going to fold across the score lines. And look how cute these is. You could even add a little rhinestone up there if you want to give it more of a pop. Now let's talk about the lip balms. Also in my area, on my website, I have this listed on my Amazon link, what you need to succeed. You could buy these in bulk at a really affordable price. Or sometimes when they do get sold out, I do make my own lip balms, but that's a whole different class. So if you want to save time, you could order them in bulk just like this. They come in cherry, vanilla, or peppermint. And you could just put it in like this and you're done. However, you know I'm going to take it a step further, and I want to create the Chanel labels, the Chanel sticker labels. Now also, give me 1 second, hold on guys, I want to show you the sticker paper that I use and how I set up to print out my stickers for this lip balm flavor, okay? These are the stickers that I use, the onlinelabels.com, the click, print, and stick stickers, the standard white matte, and it's 100 sheets. So I believe they're like $17. This is also in my What You Need to Succeed shop. You could just click on that link and order these. And now I'm gonna load one of these up in the machine, and we're gonna click we are going to print out our lip balm stickers. The area that I set up for you is also in the member area, so you could download it. And a quick tip, I didn't know if I mentioned earlier how to save your work. All you do is press File, Save As, you save it to your hard drive, and you save to your library. That's all you have to do to save all your work. Anything that you create in the silhouette, you want to save your work. I recommend saving it to both areas. Okay? So I left one of these blank for you just to show you, because I already created the size. I know the size of the lip balm. So to make it easier for you, I created a blank one for you. Because remember the method that I showed you earlier in this video, how you could just drag and drop into this area, or you could drag and drop into your library area and then upload any design that you want to, so you could create your own lip balms and stickers. Now let's talk about the settings for the paper. Press send, because this is a lighter paper. I use force 26, speed 8, and I only do one pass because it's a very thin paper. And you send it to your print and cut. So now we're going to attach the stickers to the lip balm because I cut it out already. And that will be the end of the video when I show you the final product. Now that we have our lip balm sticker printed out, we're going to attach it to the chapstick. Okay. And I apologize if y'all hear anything in the background. My daughter is taking her online school at home. So please, I'm on a speaker, but you are probably still picking up some of that background noise, so I do apologize for that. Okay, look guys, you're done. Thing in mind that you are struggling yourself to create and would like me to create for you, I would do a class. That's what I'm here for, you guys. So if you, like I said, if you see anything, let me know. If you have anything you would like to create and need my help in creating, let me know. I will do a class on it and show you step by step how to do so. And I'll see you guys at the next class. Bye, creators.